Oh, thank you. Sorry about that. Um, it's been a crazy day, let me tell you. Thank you for joining in, and thanks for being here tonight. Um, we're working on bag number 13 out of 17, and hopefully we'll get done tonight. But thanks for joining Maxis and John, Jennifer, and I think I saw Nick up there as well. Yep, Bricks by Nick. There it is. So it looks like we're doing more work on the cargo bay area. Yeah, sorry, I didn't flip the switch for... No, I started work today at 4:30 my time. It is now almost 5:30 my time. And the only break I got today was about an hour and a half to run to physical therapy. So today has just been beyond a crazy day at work. Because Target is right next to the physical therapy place, I was able to get a Wi-Fi extender, but I was not able to set it up because I just didn't have time. So I hope this live stream does well. I will get it set up by the next live stream now that I've purchased it. I could not step away from work at all today. It has been just a crazy, crazy day. We're switching systems, and well, I don't want to be too critical, but all I can say is that some things just weren't done the way they were supposed to be done. And now that we're live, it's a nightmare. That's all I can say. 90s calls. Yeah, John, that's... Jeez, in an 8-hour day, that's like 12 calls an hour, isn't it? That's what gives you 5 minutes a call. So anyway, how's your guys' day been? Don't want to all talk about myself. They were quick calls. Yeah, they'd have to be. You've told me about some of your calls that were just doozies. I won't mention them here, but I have respect for you, John. I don't know if I'd have the patience. Last night I was able to work on what do you call that? One of the other space shuttles that Legos come out with, and I'm going to do that. Use that for my comparison video, my review. Even though I might finish this tonight, I'm not going to do the review tonight. I know that much. You got yelled at by priests and sisters. Oh, man. Oh, John, that sounds like quite the story. Sorry I'm laughing at you, but I need a good laugh after today, man. So I hope you don't mind me finding a small bit of humor in that. All right. Looks like this piece goes up here. All right, we should be back now. I apologize. Like I said, I bought the extender. I just, because of work, I didn't have time to install it. But John, I was going to say, I worked for a credit card company, one of my first jobs, and I tell you what, it used to bother me because I used to collect on credit cards that were on the tail end, 3 to 6 months behind. And I have to say, some of the worst people that I found were people that professed any religion, didn't matter which one, because they would try to talk to you about their religion instead of paying their bill. And well, it's not that religion's not important, but there's a time and place for that, and in the middle of a credit card call is just not the place. Everybody Loves Raymond. That's a good show. I used to watch that. Maxis, I did not get your message. Just type the name. Is your store on Bricklink? And if so, well, tell me what platform it's on, and tell me the name of your store, and then I will look at it afterwards. Also, because of my job, I did not order like I wanted to, so no harm done there. I still got ordering to do. I think I have a lot of sets that I like because I've been collecting for over 40 years. But if you're gonna ask me to pin it down to one, I would say the Ultimate Collector Series Millennium Falcon, the one that came out in 2007, I believe. That was right before I moved to Germany. And I really wanted that set really bad. And I got really lucky because I had a ton of points. And so it's supposed to be like 500, but I think I only paid 200 because of all the points I had. But I mean, that's not the reason my favorite set. It's my favorite set because the Millennium Falcon. And Star Wars is just my favorite movie, so yeah. What's your favorite set, Maxis? Give you sermons over the phone. Yeah, that's what I was trying to hint to, John, without being offensive. I don't want to offend anybody, and you know, this is not meant as a remark towards anybody in this room. This is meant just in general in life, and that is, you never know what's going to offend somebody, and until you know somebody pretty well, you have to be careful what you say, what you joke about. And so I didn't want to give too many details, but yes, John, I would agree. I got a lot of sermons over the phone. Okay, cool. So they give you a spot for this, the arm for the bay to rest on. Oh, this is a challenge. All right, got that on there. So I don't know if I mentioned this last time or not, and if I did, I apologize. But I went through my Lego sets, and what I found was that there was another space shuttle that was almost identical to a space shuttle, and then I found an older space shuttle that was light and sound, and it kind of looks like a space shuttle, less than the other one does. And then I found a rocket with a tower, a red tower next to it. I found quite a few space sets that are within my collection, and so I've pulled them out, and I'm going to start building them and put those in the review. I didn't get the email, but I don't mind you, Maxis, if you want to put your, what platform your store is on in the chat here, and also the name of the store. That way, I don't know what's going off my email. I do know that my spam filters are set, the bar's set pretty low, and that's because, sincerely, I am tired of spam. And so it might get caught by that. It might be in the junk folder. So if you, just to avoid that, go ahead and put it in the chat. And that way I can see it, and I will look at it as soon as this is over, because I do need to order pieces tonight. A friend of mine, I was talking to him about space, and he mentioned something, and I'm sure he got it from somewhere else, but we just had a conversation, and he was mentioning how space is really unique in that the sun is millions and millions of miles away from us, but yet we feel its warmth. However, when you get into space, its warmth is not felt. It's cold in space. So the space in between us and the sun is very cold. However, it's not cold when it hits the earth, the atmosphere. And yes, the Ghostbusters set is, Headquarters is one of my favorites as well. It isn't my favorite, but it's one of my favorites. And I modded mine. I made it a little bit longer so that Echo 1 could fit in there, because currently the Echo 1 that came out about the same time, you couldn't fit it. The desk got in the way. So I added mine, made it a little longer, and I added a fourth locker, because that was the other thing, is that inside the original set, oh boy, that sticker didn't apply that very well. There was only 3 lockers, but there's 4 Ghostbusters. So I went ahead and, when I mocked mine out, I went ahead and added a fourth locker and an extra window on the side there. And that will be displayed in my city. And I think that's something I might have to do. I think I might have to update my city plan, because I did it week 15 quite a long time ago, and some of it's changed the plan, so I might update that and do another video on that. The Black Pearl, yeah, Pirates of the Caribbean, I have that one. I have a lot of the Pirates of the Caribbean, not all of them, there's a few I missed. The Ghost Ship, something Anne, I think it was called. That's one of the few I did not get. And that was mostly due to financial considerations at the time. But that's a good one. Do you own that one too, Maxis? All right, looks like we're getting ready to throw these on here. The instructions keep asking me to turn this thing around. Well, that's interesting. All right, we got one of the doors open. There's going to be a total of 4 of these doors on here. Oh, I apologize, Maxix. Actually, I lived in Germany from 2008 to 2011 in Mannheim. If you guys have not been to Germany, I will say that Germany's very beautiful, very clean. And one thing I like about it is most towns of any significant size has their own castle. And so it's really cool because you go out there and there is castle after castle. And I just thought that was really cool when I was out there. And in fact, my son and I, we were part of a church group out there. And they rented out a castle for the night. Actually, 2 nights. And we spent the night in a castle, like inside its walls. It was mostly intact. Some of the walls were ruins, but most of it was intact. Yeah, John, that's right. I lived in Germany when we met. Oh, okay. Yeah, your link didn't show up at all. Shoot. All right. Getting these cargo doors done. And I spent some time this weekend going over what's needed for the next couple sections of the city and what parts I need. And I will begin to order some of those tonight. It's difficult with the Lego lead time being 5 to 6 weeks before you get your stuff, though. Man, these are difficult. This curvature is messing with me to get these stickers on. And I don't think they made them quite long enough. Well, thanks, Jenny. I think you mentioned earlier you had a long day at work as well. Oh, well, I was at work today. Well, I had a little bit of downtime. I watched a video from Jay Leno's Garage. And it was a video where he took Weird Al out on a old Belvedere, which ironically was a song that Weird Al had first recorded a song about, was a Belvedere. So it was really cool. And you know, I always thought Weird Al's songs were a little weird, but boy, after seeing that guy, he lives up to that name in real life too. Still a funny guy, still like his music. But he actually said he got the name of Weird Al in college, because in college kids used to tease him and call him Weird Al. And he decided that instead of it being a bad name, he was gonna live it up and make it a good thing. So he went by his name professionally, Weird Al. And usually I'm pretty good about putting stickers on, Jenny, but this curvature makes it really hard to get it on straight. We got a couple more and I'm done with this, the stickering part. Now that I've got this one, purchased this set, I would like to get the Moon Lander, and I would like to get the International Space Station. I know that the International Space Station is currently sold out, though. Amazon has it? Okay. I'll have to check and see what the price is like compared to what it is on Lego.com. And I even checked my Target store, because I went there today to buy the Wi-Fi extender. I even checked the Lego aisle there, and they were sold out of it there. So I think this space shuttle set here that I'm building is renewing the interest in that set, which is a good thing. I mean, that's a smart marketing strategy on Lego's part. All right, we got the last cargo door on here. They need it in a scale crew. Yes. Yes, I agree. And, okay, so a fun fact here. It says, did you know that the payload doors are 60 feet long, and they're always open to activate radiators for cooling the shuttle after it's reached orbit? 60 feet long. That's about the size of a bus. I never realized it was that big. Well, it looks like we almost have this this bag down. Just need a couple stickers on here. This is a bus, yeah. Well, I accidentally activated the landing gear. Let me unactivate that. All right, we're on the back 14. Okay, we're working on the nose area, it looks like, for a little bit. Give me a little more room to build here. Oh, I was also watching a little bit of YouTube today at work, and I didn't have much downtime today, so I didn't watch the usual amount, but I caught something. I wasn't able to watch it, but I caught the headline or the title of it, and I hope it's true. They were saying that Disney's changed their mind, and that they are bringing back Gina Carano on The Mandalorian. Now, I don't know if that's true or not, because sometimes it's just clickbait. But I hope they did. Max's Brick Store. Okay, I will take a look. Hessen, Germany. What province is that in, or what state is that in? Because I was in Bavaria. Yeah, I heard about that, John. And I'm actually happy that some people stepped up there. Mainly because, as you know, I don't like to talk political things on here, so I won't. I will steer away from that. But I will say that the way that she was fired over social media is just not professional. And I don't think that should ever happen to anybody. If your employer's had enough of you, they need to be strong enough, or not a coward, and just talk to you and tell you, you know what, you're done. because I think I'd be highly upset if my job all of a sudden just came to me and said, oh, hey, thanks for your 7 years of being here. I'm sorry, 7 years. You know, an email, and just says, you're fired, by the way. And actually, it wasn't even that generous. They went on social media, so I would hate to read on social media, like Facebook, all of a sudden one day. It was just like, hey, you're done. I think I'd still try to go to work and just be like, I'm sorry, you didn't tell me personally? I didn't hear it, didn't know about it. Yeah, you're right, John. She didn't know, and I didn't know that about the Kenobi series. I know that I tend to like the stuff that was directed by Jon Favreau, and I hope I'm saying that right because I don't know, but he's one of my favorite Star Wars directors. The stuff that he does, I feel, sticks more to the storyline than some of the other stuff that they put out there. Oh, in the state of Hessen? Okay. All right. I don't remember where that's at. I'll look that up. You have a beautiful country, though. I love your Autobahn. I'm sure you hear that from a lot of people, but I really did like the Autobahn. All right, so we can put this on the front, the side you can't see. Sorry, but that's their instructions, not mine. Well, I was hoping to get it done tonight, but we're only 35 minutes into it, and it doesn't look like I'm going to finish tonight. I apologize, but the good news is, if I don't finish tonight, I can do a live stream tomorrow, and when I do the live stream tomorrow, I can do the review on the end of it, because I should have those other sets built by tomorrow. So, good news is, if I don't get them, we'll get the review done. I was going to do another video anyway, just to get the review in there. Wow, this is a little more in depth than I thought, but I like it. Oh, the only problem with that, John, I would love to do live streams on all of them. The only issue with that is that I need to move on to other things. I've got about 40 sets that are still in boxes I got to do online or do videos of and live streams and stuff. So I'm gonna elect to keep going here. And I also did live streams, or videos, I should say. I did those on some of the older sets that Lego has. And because they're retired, they didn't get a heck of a whole lot of views. People tend to want the newer stuff. So, got to give the people what they want. And not only that, it doesn't hurt me to make these off camera. Actually, it's kind of fun. I mean, whenever I'm building Legos, I'm fine. That's a good day when I get to sit down and build Legos. So now I got to do the same thing for the other side. Yeah, well, if I get the International Space Station, I will, because that's a current set. I guess I don't think I mentioned this. I thought it, but my mind moves a lot faster than my brain does. I promise. So what I was gonna say, I don't think I did say, is that if the set's retired, like Lego no longer makes it, those are the ones that don't do very well. And the two other space shuttle type sets, they've long been retired. They've been retired, one of them over 10 years. So it's not going to generate much interest. But the International Space Station's still out there, so still on the shelves. Well, at least not temporarily, but usually it is. And so yeah, that'll definitely be something that I could do a live stream on. But any retired sets I'm not going to do, just because people don't want to watch those. Okay, so we got the nose going on here. Yeah, those are good sets, John. The International Space Station is the only one I don't have. I do have the Apollo. I also want the moon lander, but there's just so many Legos coming out these days. You got to kind of pick and choose what you can get, because I think I'm like most people. I'm on a budget on these things. While I was at Target, though, I did pick up 5 the Lego Sith mosaic sets. I built Darth Vader on a live stream, or no, that one wasn't a live stream. That was a video. It was Iron Man. That was the video. Anyway, when doing that one, I bought 5 more, and I'm gonna part those out. I got it for the specific reason of I need those black plates, those brick plates. Those are my foundation for my ground floors, ground level of the city. So I went ahead and got that, 5 of them. Thank you guys if you ordered from me this weekend, because that's where the money came from. My orders were really strong this past weekend, and so that's where it came from. Maxis, I stream usually 3 days a week, sometimes 4. So not every day, but about every other day. I do a video on the days that I'm not doing a stream, though. So if you want to hear from me every day, you can. So I'm going to sell off what pieces I don't use. And those little round dots that it comes with, because they're the different colors that are not very common, some of those colors not very commonly found. The last time I parted out those, they sold like hotcakes. And I definitely made my money back in a short amount of time. So it's good to fund the channel in a couple different ways. It gives me pieces that I can get and source myself, which always makes it cheaper. And then I can sell off the other ones and make a little bit of profit and have a little bit extra money. So good all the way around. Oh, I like that. Instead of being a sticker for the little thrusters on the nose, they use these Technic pins. That is pretty cool, man. I'm liking that. All right, so let me figure this out. It goes like that. Wow, that's pretty cool. Okay, well that completes bag number 14. And I'm going to go ahead and call it a night because we've been going for about 45 minutes. And I know I got 2 more bags, and there's no way I'm going to complete that in the next 15 minutes. So I usually cut them off between 45 minutes to 60 minutes. And so I'll cut it off here. And Maxis, I live in the USA. I live in the state of Utah. It's beautiful and dry out here. Love the weather. And thank you for tuning in tonight, everyone. I appreciate it. Be good to each other and have a good night. I'll see you tomorrow where we're going to do, like I said, the next 2 bags and the review. All right, have a good one.